Hey, this Dirty Truck and Dirty Trucking. Oh man, just left the jury duty. Served. That's our new. That's our new criminal justice center over there that they built. I had to be here at 7:30. And also today is the 1st, and you all know I don't have my rent paid. But otherwise, I'll be making a spectacular video talking about bragging about how I got the rent paid. But I had to be down here at 7:30. Been a rough morning trying to get here. I stopped at McDonald's to grab me something to eat before I got here, and I had to dealing with fast food workers. I had to go back to McDonald's twice. I told the lady ring me up an apple pie with my number 2. I get to the window, I pull off, I'm digging the bag. There's no apple pie. That's turnaround number 1 to come back. Then dig in the bag to go get my sausage McMuffin with egg, and I pull it out. It's greasy as hell. And I done damn near. I was like 2 minutes from the building over here. Had to turn around and go back because I'm not finna eat that shit. Ended up getting here a little late, but it didn't matter because you had to stand in line to get in and check in. So I checked in. Actually my group got selected to go to a courtroom first. We were first up. So I went up there, we sat outside, got called in to the courtroom, and the judge was asking, is there anybody that had an extreme hardship that prevent them from serving on the trial today as a juror? And I raised my hand. It's the rent, and you all know it's the rent. You know, I don't play games with hardship. I don't play games about not having no money, and I damn don't play games about risking eviction. You know, Uber is what it is. It's a hustle job, and I have to hustle up this money. And I don't know why things took a turn for the worst. The reason why I'm not able to catch up and get money stacked so I can go do things, buy clothes. I need 2 new skillets, and I need clothes. I need a lot of shit, and I don't have the money to spare to get it. I think I splurged $19 to get 3 pair of little cheap pants at Foreman Mills. I need shirts. I'm back in this hot ass shit. I was in there sweating, but that's partly because I done got back into my exercise. So, and my fat burn is kicked in. I was in there sweating like I was in a sauna or something. But I got dismissed after stating my hardship about the rent and the jeopardy I would be in if I don't get that rent in when they want it in. And because I end up back in one of these courtrooms here, and I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to get it in best I can. The situation is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You can't change. All I can do is try to prevent anything further from happening, if I can do it. So I can't change the situation. I don't have an abundance of money. I don't have abundance of money coming in from this Uber stuff and my online stuff. I made a t-shirt. It's not selling at all. It's like my website. It's on my TikTok, and it's like I see 2 views, and I don't believe it was just 2 people looked at the damn t-shirt. And at this point, I don't know if they selling my t-shirt behind my back and getting profits and just making it look like that, because they clever with that. And just like my journals, it sold. The original one before they switched it, it sold because I actually got an $8 royalty check. So something sold of it, and enough of it sold to get an $8 royalty check. Because I had them priced at like $6 and something. It was $4, costed $4 and something to make. So I had to sell about maybe 4 to 5, maybe 6 of them. So it sold. And then after that, it stopped. It like somebody finds out that I have this stuff going on, and then it just stopped. Just like with the GoFundMe, it just stopped. And then all of a sudden recently, I get a donation of $5. It said it came from Huntington Bank. And then turn around and had a name, Lyle. I think it was Lyle or something on there. Gave me $5 out of the blue. And then recently I've been getting contact by email from somebody from the bank. But see, the letterhead is coming wrong. First, it said he was the CEO of Huntington Bank, wanted to discuss the issues that I said I had there. And I called a number, and the name of the guy voicemail didn't match the name that said he was the CEO of Huntington Bank. Then I just recently got a letter, email yesterday that I saw. Same name, first name Tony. Now he's the assistant vice president on the letterhead. So this is some fake shit going on. I'm not going to respond to that because you can't be CEO on the same letterhead you've been sending me a couple of weeks ago. And now this letterhead that you sent by email, you the vice president at Huntington Banks. No, first you said you the CEO. This is the shit I'm telling you that be going on. They send this shit to my fucking email and it's fake. 1 minute your title, this is the same name guy. First he said he was the CEO of Huntington Bank. And I'm gonna Google the CEO of Huntington Bank. And then the next letterhead came with the same name guy. Now he's saying he's the assistant vice president. What the fuck, man? But when I called the number that was on there, it's some guy to somebody else that's not the name on the letter. And see, that's what they get me to do. They get me to call so they can get my phone number. Then bullshit start happening. I don't play these games. And you need to stop playing these games with my email. These little switcheroos. See if I notice this shit. You're not going to train me. I'm already trained. And I was trained by the best. And it wasn't you. I don't need your training. I don't need your help in losing weight because I was doing fine. See, when other people get in your business, shit you doing that is just productive and working gets undone. And then you end up constantly going back behind them, correcting what they done to you. Now, I got to get the weight back off because somebody decided they want to put the weight back on me. I'm behind in my bills because somebody want to overwhelm me with bills. Somebody want to play a game, see if she can get the rent in on time game. Probably somewhere sitting making bets and shit. Somebody want to keep me oppressed and without money. Somebody want to stop me from being financially stable or have a life of abundance. Creating t-shirts, you act like the t-shirt ain't shit. It's a nice t-shirt, I like it. But it ain't about me. It's about, why is this shit happening? Why is it seeming like nobody is want to purchase anything I'm making? Or if they find out I done made something to sell, it just don't sell. I had some items on Printify. Who's the service to do the t-shirts? Some spandex pants. I couldn't load them to my site. They looked nice. I'm wondering if they've been selling my shit elsewhere and telling me I ain't been making no sales. I'm wondering if they've been using my designs and just telling me I ain't been making no sales and you've been selling the shit out of my shit elsewhere. Like you switched my damn journal. But this dirty trucking went down, did my jury duty service, and got dismissed for cause let me see, you can see the letter. Let's say jury duty services. Jury duty services. That was me. So I went. Sorry to disappoint everybody who looking at me like I'm supposed to be going to jail for something. Let me tell you something. Dirty trucking don't do no criminal activity. I get criminal activity done to me. So you can wipe that jail shit out your head. You can stop doing shit. Try to make it look like I done shit. It's you committing a criminal activity. And I got to figure out how to stop this shit. It's been going on for years. Now you sending emails and pretending you somebody you ain't, or using the name of somebody and you ain't that somebody. Putting phone numbers on there you want me to call, and when I call a number, it's going to somebody else. See, that's how they get your information. They get you to call. They get you to call. Everybody's so interested now because I got a new device. Why? What is it you need to do through the device? I just got another update to this phone since I got the phone. I got the phone on the 24th. The next, I think it was the 3 days later. No, the next day needed to be updated. No, that same day it needed to be updated because the phone in the box. Of course, it needs to be updated. Just had to update the phone last night, early this morning. Phone had another update. See, I keep telling you, they're getting in my phone, they're getting in my system through these fucking updates. I'm watching you slip money off me. I'm watching you steal money from Uber right off the site. Trip that paid $24. When I selected it, I got $20. A trip that paid $20, I got $12. And I've been seeing more and more people on here saying they quitting because they're not getting paid the correct fare, because passengers and riders are getting in, asking the drivers how much they get off this trip, telling how much they paid, and then you finally realize that you're not getting the percentage that you're supposed to get. I just ran across another guy. He is creating a website and dedicated his website to his experience as an Uber driver and why he quit. I'm telling you, this ain't no game. Any kind of electronic funds, money sent electronically, they stealing, point blank. And the only way they're not getting their way with it here at my new bank. Now, I seen them pull some bullshit already at the new bank, and it was because of that glitch. See, the glitch is how they get in the system. When the glitch happens, we got a problem. So the glitch didn't happen at a bank that never had this problem before. And I noticed, I think it was like $10. $10. I had a balance of like $294 or $290 something. But then when I looked again, all of a sudden they said my balance was $280 something. So it was like $10 or $11 got subtracted. $10 or $11. And that's MO on Uber when they be doing these long trips. They usually take $10 or $11 off. So it's already happening. And I'm tired of them slipping money here and there. Little money here and there. I'm not gonna be working for you and you stealing from me too. And people know this, but ain't nobody doing nothing about it. How many drivers got to complain that they're not paying the correct amount of money, we're not receiving the correct amount of money? How many bonuses do you got to offer that we don't get? I told you. They offered a $1,000 bonus if you got to 10,000 trips. I'm well over 10,000 trips. I didn't get my bonus. And they like, when I told them about it, they act like I got to provide screenshots for something they offered. And they shouldn't be allowed to get away with this. This is bullshit. But this dirty trucking, it's still early. It's 11:23. I'm going to try to get a couple of trips in today. Like I say, I'm behind in my rent. It ain't going to be done spectacular. Today is the 1st. And of course, I ain't got my money. I ain't got the money to pay the rent. I wish I did have it. I wish I could just uplift myself out of this position. But I can't. I can't. So it is what it is. I got to deal with the situation as it is. I can't do with what I don't have. I owe a lot of money around the board. I can't do with what I don't have. And a lot of this money I owe is because they put me in positions to owe it. So you keep putting me in position to owe it, hey, it's just going to be owed. Ain't nothing I can do about it. You keep doing that. Now, I come out here and try to do the work to get this shit caught up. Then you turn around. Every time I think I got a little leeway, you turn around and I'm back broke. How long do I got to keep paying the rent late? At some point, I got to start getting it in on time. I got my rent in on time twice last year. Twice. That's it. And I'm back to this shit again. I'm tired. I don't like paying my rent late. I don't like paying my rent late. I don't like returning to my apartment building knowing today is the 1st and everybody done paid their rent but me. Knowing I'm probably not the only one that's going through this in that building. But I don't like the fact that it's me. And it's me all the time. I'm tired. When is it not going to be me? When am I going to get this shit on time? When I'm going to get it in on time? I got to the 3rd before they assessed that late fee of $100. When is it not going to be me? Huh? How long? I got to go through this shit. I mean, this is the kind of game you like to play. You like to keep me without money while you have your money. Hey, we got to flip that shit because I'm not going to keep living this way. You're going to have to understand that. You and these little demons, these little mimic demons, and your little gluttony demon, your little Beelzebub, the gluttony demon, you need to get the fuck off me. You understand me? Get the fuck off me. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Get off me. You got to go. And if there's a financial demon, get off me. You're not welcome here. I don't want you in my life. I rebuke you. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Financial demon. The mimic demon. Beelzebub. Get off me.